In this shimmering world of Greek mythology, where gods interacted with mortals and mortals often bore the consequences of divine displeasures, lies the tale of the Minotaur, a creature half man, half bull. Our story begins in Crete, a land ruled by King Minos, a mighty ruler known for his wisdom and might. Minos desired to provide his divine right to rule, and he prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, to send him a sign. Poseidon, hearing the king's plea, sent forth from the ocean a magnificent white bull, a creature so splendid it seems to glimmer under the Cretan sun. King Minos, awestruck by this divine gift, was supposed to sacrifice the bull back to Poseidon as a sign of respect and gratitude. However, Minos, mesmerized by his beauty and perhaps blinded by pride, chose to keep the bull and offered another in his place. This act of defiance did not sit well with the temperamental Poseidon. To punish Minos, Poseidon caused Queen Pasiphae, Minos' wife, to become charmed with the bull. The queen's obsession with the bull was intense and unnatural, a clear sign of Poseidon's wrath. In her desperation, Pasiphae sought the help of Daedalus, a master craftsman and architect renowned throughout the land for his ingenuity. Daedalus constructed a hollow wooden cow, artfully designed to be realistic and maneuverable from the inside. Disguised within this decoy, Pasiphae was able to fulfill her yearning for the bull. From this union, a creature was born, half man, half bull, a being that would be known as the Minotaur, a testament to the anger of the gods and the folly of defying them. The birth of the Minotaur was a source of great shame and fear for King Minos. He could neither accept the creature as his progeny nor allow it to roam freely, for it was a monster in the eyes of his people, a constant reminder of the royal family's disobedience towards the gods. Minos once again called upon Daedalus, this time commissioning him to build a structure to contain his monstrous offspring. Daedalus designed the Labyrinth, a maze so intricate and confusing that no one who would enter could find the way out. Deep within this maze, the Minotaur was confined, hidden from the world, a dark secret lurking in the heart of Crete. In the wake of the Minotaur's birth and confinement within the labyrinthine walls of the Labyrinth, our tale turns towards Athens, a city-state far from Crete yet inextricably linked to the fate of the Minotaur. Athens, led by King Aegeus, found itself entwined in a bitter conflict with Crete. This conflict, fueled by rivalry and past grievance, culminated in a devastating defeat for Athens. As a consequence, King Minos imposed a harsh tribute upon defeated Athenians. Every 9 years, they must send 7 young men and 7 young women to Crete, where they will be cast into the labyrinth as offerings to the Minotaur, a grim reminder of the cost of the fines and the burden of defeat. This tribute was a source of immense sorrow and despair for Athens. Families mourned as their sons and daughters were selected by lot, their fate sealed, bound for a distant land from which they would never return. It was during one of these periods of mourning that Theseus, son of King Aegeus, decided to volunteer as one of the tributes. Bold and brave, Theseus was determined to end this cycle of suffering and bring honor back to his city. He promised his father that he would return victorious, and if he succeeded, he would hoist white sails on his return journey as a sign of triumph. Theseus' arrival in Crete was met with curiosity and intrigue. Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos and sister of the Minotaur, caught sight of the young hero and was immediately captivated by his courage and noble demeanor. In Theseus, she saw not just a tribute, but a potential savior, someone who could end the curse that plagued her family and kingdom. Driven by a mix of compassion, love, and the desire of change, Ariadne approached Theseus in secret, offering him her assistance. She provided him with a ball of thread, known famously as Ariadne's thread, and a sword. The thread was to guide him back out of the labyrinth after he faced the Minotaur, and the sword to defend himself in the inevitable confrontation. With Ariadne's gift, Theseus entered the labyrinth. The maze was as bewildering and treacherous as legends claimed, its path twisting and turning, leading deeper into the darkness and confusion. But Theseus, determined and resolute, pushed forward, unwinding the thread behind him as he ventured into the unknown. After what happened seems like an eternity into the shadows, he finally encountered Minotaur. The battle that ensued was fierce and desperate, a clash of brute strength against human resolve. In the end, Theseus emerged victorious, the Minotaur defeated, a symbol of oppression and a fear overcome. Guided by the threat, Theseus retraced his steps back through the labyrinth, leading his fellow Athenians out of their doomed fate. They quickly set sail for Athens, with Ariadne accompanying them, her heart torn between her homeland and her hope for a new life for Theseus. However, the journey back was not without its own twist of fate, leading to the decisions and outcomes that would forever alter the lives of our heroes. As the vessel carrying Theseus, Ariadne, and the other Athenian youth cut through the waves away from Crete, the mood amongst the passengers was a complex mix of emotions. Relief and joy for their escape from the labyrinth and the Minotaur mingled with the sorrow and regret for those lost over the years to the beast's hunger. For Theseus, the triumph was bittersweet, marked by the knowledge of the lives that could not be saved and the heavy responsibility of leadership he was soon to assume. The first crucial stop on their journey home was the island of Naxos. Various accounts offer different reasons for the landing. Some say they stopped for supplies, while others suggest the gods intervened. But it was on Naxos that a pivotal and controversial event unfolded: the abandonment of Ariadne. In the narrative around Ariadne's abandonment is shrouded in mystery and subject to various interpretations. According to one account, Theseus left her sleeping on the shore, either by his own violation or tricked by the gods, particularly Dionysus, who had his own design on Ariadne. Another version suggests that Ariadne, heartbroken and confused, chose to stay behind. Regardless of the reason, her departure from Theseus' story marks a turning point, highlighting the often tragic nature of the mythological hero and their quests. Left on Naxos, Ariadne's fate took another turn. She encountered Dionysus, the god of wine. This story will be told in another video. Meanwhile, Theseus and his companions continued their journey to Athens. In his heart, Theseus carried the weight of his actions and promises he had made. Most crucial among these was the promise to his father, King Aegeus, to change his ship's sails to white if he returned victorious. However, lost in his thought and the complexity of his emotions, Theseus forgot to change the sails from black to white. Back in Athens, King Aegeus kept his eyes fixed on the horizon, waiting for the return of its son. When he saw the black sails in the distance, his heart sank with despair, believing Theseus to have perished. Overcome with grief, Aegeus threw himself into the sea, which would henceforth be known as the Aegean Sea, in memory of the sorrowful king. Theseus' arrival in Athens was thus a moment of paradoxical emotion. While the city rejoiced at the return of the young heroes and the end of the tribute to Crete, their joy was overshadowed by the tragic loss of their king. Theseus, now king, had to navigate the complexities of his new role, his triumph overshadowed by his personal loss and the heavy burdens of leadership. The tale of the Minotaur, with its labyrinthine complexities, touched upon profound aspects of human nature and the social constructs of the time, leaving a lasting impact on culture, art, and psychology. At the heart of the Minotaur myth lies the Labyrinth, a symbol rich in the meaning of interpretations. The labyrinth represents the intricate and often perplexing journey of life, filled with twists and turns and dead ends. It's a metaphor for the challenges and uncertainties we face, the choices we make and the paths we follow. The labyrinth also signifies a journey of self-discovery, where one must confront and overcome personal fears and weaknesses, much like Theseus facing the Minotaur. The Minotaur itself is a poignant symbol of the other, the part of ourselves or our societies that is seen as different, frightening, and often misunderstood. It embodies the concept of duality, being both man and beast, and challenges our notions of identifying and defining lines between civilization and savagery. In many ways, the Minotaur is a tragic figure, born out of human folly and divine retribution, only to be shunned and feared. The myth is imbued with themes of sacrifice, both literal and metaphorical. The Athenian youth sent as tributes represent the sacrifice societies make, often the young and innocent, to appease greater powers or settle conflicts. Theseus' journey can be seen as one of the redemption, not just for himself but for his city, symbolizing the potential for overcoming the past mistake and emerging stronger. Ariadne's role in the myth has been the subject of much analysis and reinterpretations. Initially seen as a mere helper to Theseus, modern interpretations view her as a character of strength and autonomy. Psychologically, the myth has been used to explore the themes of human consciousness, the subconscious and the complex nature of human identity. Today, the Minotaur myth continues to be relevant, its themes resonating with contemporary issues. The struggle between human and beast reflects our ongoing dialogue with our nature and the environment. The Labyrinth represents the complex world we navigate, filled with social, political and personal challenges. Ariadne's thread, symbolizing hope and guidance, remains a powerful image in our collective quest for meaning and direction in an often chaotic world. As we close the pages to this ancient tale, we are reminded of the timelessness of myth and the ability to speak to us across millennia. The story of the Minotaur, with its deep symbolism and universal themes, continues to captivate and inspire, a testament to the enduring power of myth and storytelling in understanding the human experience. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to join our community, please consider to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time.